All right, we're back up on the Silverado again. This time we're gonna do something a little different. No mechanics, none of that stuff, because we got a little bit of a rust showing here. Way up in here. Before it gets any worse, I want to fix that. Okay. It's a 2015. Believe it or not, it's only got 34,000 miles on it. So it's like I've had about 8.5 years. All right, first we'll take a little bit of acetone. It's gonna clean the whole area up real good. And you don't know, acetone is basically nail polish. So all the people go out there and they buy the little bottles of nail polish remover. I'm sorry. Oh, you just buy this. All right, just so I don't accidentally nick none of this, we'll run a piece of tape along here. We'll go way about halfway. This is what happens when you live in a state that uses salt on the roads in the winter. I actually got this little bit. It's actually, believe it or not, made by Rotary. It's 80 grit. It's kind of hard plasticky type. I'm gonna try it out. If it don't work, it don't work. I know not to buy it again now. Yeah, it works, but it kind of fell apart. So I'm starting it off nice. Let's see if I can grab something else. All right, I'll try one of these little whiz wheels. I got most of it up already. I'd like to get it down a little bit better. All right, let's see here. Oh yeah. If you look up in here, I do have some rust forming a little bit. So I'm gonna see if I can clean that up a little bit. I'm gonna try to use one of this, see how this works out. This is definitely something you want to wear eye protection. I had a piece go right in my eyeball once. Isn't that good? Just trying to take the shine off of it, that's all. Kind of blend the shine in. That way paint has something onto. Alright, that didn't come out too bad. Really. Caught it just in time. Didn't notice it last year, noticed it this year. Every year I spray underneath the truck. I use fluid film underneath this whole thing. That's why this is all wet under here still. See it? If worse comes to worse and this doesn't come out, it kind of looks bad. The paint's way off, you can notice it. We'll get this colored paint, but I'm thinking we're gonna be okay. Nobody really sees under here. It's just not a spot people don't go up and walk underneath their car and look under that. And it's definitely better than rust. I'd rather have this any day than rust. This thing's only got 34,000 miles on it. It helps when you only live 1.5 miles from work. And you got a waste car that you use a lot of times for, different things. Although this truck's been around the country. Been in Washington, D.C., South Carolina. It's been a few places. First week I got it, I took it to Washington, D.C. First time I ever had a vehicle with one of them big screens. The 8-inch screen on there. Oh, it was a little tough getting used to it first. It was bright. And now I'm totally used to it. I imagine everybody else is the same boat. Let me know down below if you got used to the radios being so bright on this vehicle. You are disgustingly dirty. Hang on a minute. I just realized you guys were disgusting. You got dust all over you. I'll probably have to say everything I just said all over again. Anyways, what was I talking about? I got the wife's vehicle we use for a lot of stuff now, longer trips. Got an Equinox, it's got that little diesel motor in it. Just believe it or not, it's nothing but a check engine hazard. Yeah, that thing's always got the check engine light on. All the time. They made it so bad now with the diesels that, no, yeah, it's kind of stupid. I'm for emissions, you know, you don't want to pump black smoke in here all day long. I get that, but I'm not for a lot of that. The whole DEF fluid thing, that's stupid. I mean, how much energy does it actually consume? How much smoke goes in the air? Just to bring the bottles across wherever they come from the factory to the store to you. The bottles themselves are made out of plastic, which is oil and all the smog and everything else just to make this stuff. To have it shipped all the way to you, there's more pollutants probably to make it than there actually is that you're going to save putting pollutants in a vehicle. The deal is, I still owe a little less than 3.5 years on this building. House is paid off. Gotta keep this truck around for another 3.5 years until the building's paid off, and then I can get a new truck. You come with me. Oh, no way. What are you doing over here? Hey, why are you sitting over here? What are you doing? Get over here. Come on. Come on. Hey, come on. Come on with me. Let's see how we did. Oh, where are you at? There you are. I don't know if you could see that, but that's actually really nice, man. Remember the rust that was up there? This stuff is made to go right over rust. It's gonna be really weird because normally I'm a self-etching kind of person. I always use self-etching primer. This, you don't use self-etching primer. This is just basically your paint primer. This is like your self-etching primer right here. Let's see, let's open the box. Let's see what gets in here. It's fun. This is always fun. All right, come on. There we go. There we go. Ooh, look at that. Those gloves. It's just not, they don't seem too bad. I know I got these. I got these. I like these. All right. Well, they don't come big enough. Hey, look, we got a brush. Oh man, they thought of everything, didn't they? Look at that. What do we got here? Let's see. This is the metal prep. And this is a cleaner degreaser. So this is what you're going to use first. Clean it, degrease it, which is basically what the acetone did. But we'll do it again. This is the metal prep, which is basically like if you're going to use self-etching primer. Taking it. I don't know, I never used this before or this before. I've used this many times. See, paint directly over rust. All right, so let's take our rag and wash everything down. Okay, then it says afterwards, use water and wash it off. And we're just gonna wash it off. Give it a little wiping. Alright, I think we're good. I figured out why this side is the only bad side. Seam sealer. You can see it up here. Seam sealer going around. The entire seam sealer. When we put it on, missed the entire seam. It's the glob of stuff in the seam. Over here more. So this stuff right here, already. Metal prep. Let's put it on a brush. Don't add no water to it. I got a new cup. I want you to paint it on, keep it wet for up to 30 minutes. And if you see a bubble, get rid of the bubble. Alright, let that dry up a bit. Be nice and dry. Now we're going to put our base coat on. Alright, when it comes to this stuff right here, they tell you right off the bat, do not leave the lid open. Because it just dries instantly. It's almost like an acetone base or something. But we're gonna hopefully get it done quick enough where it's not gonna bother us too bad. We'll just go along and dip our brush. You want light coats. Don't put it on thick because it'll run. It's self-leveling and it will run. If you watch my stump bucket video, you'll see when I put it on there. That took days to dry. I'll show you a photo of the stump bucket. And, it's still holding up very well considering I used it a lot. We'll do the other side and I'll let that dry up and we'll come back. Alright, it's a little trick for you. I keep my brush without getting ruined. I'll put it right in my glove. Just go like this. Glove around. Stick it in there. That's it. Save that for later, and that way it won't get ruined, hopefully. Save yourself a couple bucks. Okay, got 2 coats on. Try to touch. We're gonna put some seam sealer on here. My problem is I can't get the caulk on up in there, so I guess I'm doing it with my fingers. We'll put a little hole in there. Oh, you're not loose. All right. Get it out here. Go around the whole thing. Now this stuff's supposed to take, say about 30 minutes. You can paint over it. Sometimes it's your best tool as a finger, isn't it? I don't know. Did this side too. Alright, it's a little messier than I wanted it to be. I was hoping to keep it all on the inside. Kinda got away from me. Gonna put my top coat on now. Should wait about an hour, put the second coat on, and it should be good. Alright, they say you open a can, I opened a can of worms. Yeah. Alright, light coats. Oh, this is classic black, it's called. I'm not sure what classic black is. Okay, it's not gloss. I wish it was gloss. Like a satin, maybe? I don't know. Find out. And the heater comes on. Oh, so pretty. I did let it set overnight. It kind of hardened up a little bit around here because it's real thin. The inside's still slightly tacky. So I went and took a Scotch Brite and I went over it a little bit. And we're gonna put our final coat on. Hopefully you can hopefully I can get this thing back on the road. All right. Alright, onto the door now. Got this little rubber seal here. Looks like it's got like little clips going down it. Look, one here, 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 here. Get these little clips off. Ah, there we go. Alright. Come on. We got one right up in here. There we go. I don't know how we're gonna get in there. Look at that. Oh yeah, that's bad. I'm gonna scrape all this out. Let me clean some of this area up here. think it's worse than I thought, huh? Got a couple of spots. It was bubbling in different areas. Got a little nick right here and a couple nicks here. Just go over all these areas. And a couple of these little kits. We got different grits, 80, 130, 180, 320, all the way up to 1500. I'm gonna start off with some 80 grit. I'm gonna go over this little area. And we can kind of feather it in. I don't want any where the paint leaves a hard layer. We're gonna feather it in a little bit. All right, we'll get these all sanded down. Just gonna degrease it, clean it. I did it once, but I gotta do it again. Yeah. Look at that.
How important that is?
Yeah, this is like probably, yeah.
You want your shit to bond? Yeah.
I got a lot of spots there. Oh, spots.
It's amazing how those are just the spots that rusted right there.
Yeah, there are little bubbles.
Yeah.
And then I they were tiny bubbles actually. Some of them you didn't even, like, you just feel it.
Yeah.
There's like probably more I'm missing. All right. Oh my God, over here.
Oh,
yeah, look at that.
Look at this shit, huh?
Oh man, I didn't even see that. I didn't even see what was going on. Oh crap. Oh. Well, it looks good when the door's shut, man.
Yeah.
You can't do much, man.
Yeah.
It'll just keep coming.
Well, you probably hit your foot.
Yeah. Something. Had something in the doorway, maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You look like you need a little stool.
Alright. I look like you need a lot of things, man. Yeah. I'll tape all this off.
Happy birthday, Sophie. It's Sophie's birthday.
It is.
It is.
Puppy's birthday.
She's 2.
She's 2 years old now? Wow.
Remember?
Wow.
Exactly. Oh, you guys are a little early.
What the hell are you watching?
I'm not.
You like watching? This puppy dog's watching? He's the older one. He's a year older.
What?
A year older.
A year older?
Yeah, he's old. I got it all sanded down, cleaned up. Oops, I'm really touching it. Cleaned up, degreased. Now I'm gonna put a little metal prep on. And it's gonna go over all the metal areas. And what this is, depending on how bad it is, you want to keep it, wet for at least a half hour. Just go in here and then come back. If you get bubbles, try to get rid of your bubbles. I just put it in these little containers here. I don't know, I got a boat ton of them from Amazon, cheap. I don't even remember how much I paid. It wasn't much. I don't want to get on here too much, because it is very watery. You're just gonna coat all your metal. Turn this down a little bit. See the screws in my camera, see that? LED. Well, when it uses pulse width modulation, that's how it dims it. And it interacts with the frames per second, basically. That's for another video. Yeah. But I'm definitely not a body guy. Although back in high school, I won first place. Collision, yep. I had a trophy. And then it fell and broke. Instead of me allowing me to fix it, wife decides, oh, it's not good, we gotta throw it out. Yeah. And I no longer have that cool trophy. We'll keep doing that. When it's all done, you'll see the rust will actually turn like a black color. And the clear spots will actually get almost look like a galvanizing. That's why, I mean, they don't say that galvanizing, but it looks kind of like that. It gets that whitish look to the metal. So it's actually, it's interacting with the metal. What it's basically doing. Chemical reaction. I don't know. Some sciencey stuff, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because we all love science, right? Who doesn't love science, man? All right. Okay, we'll just keep doing that. Oh, we're going to know what time it is right now. Let's see. It is now 4:48. You got all that? Okay, 4:48. So we're looking at like 10:02. We're looking at 20 after 5, roughly. Now, here's the thing. Is it 5 a.m. or is it 5 p.m.? That's the thing for you guys to know. Bet you none of you guys can guess it. Alright, maybe some of you as well. It's a 50-50 guess, you know. But, alright, well, we'll get back to you. Anyone know it was rust? You can see like the pivots. It actually turned it black. All up and down here. Well, that's no longer rust now. That's actually turned into a solid. Alright, I got it all cleaned up. Washed it all off. It's all dry. It's been drying for a couple hours now. We're going to go put our first coat of POR 15. Remember this non-UV... Alright, we're going to put our first coat of POR 15 on. It's a non-UV protection. It's paint. I'm going to go over all of it with just very light coats. Are you getting any of this? Come on, guys. You gotta start working with me then, okay? Don't work against me. I dropped the camera that you're looking through, or you're using right now. I dropped it in a pail of coolant once. The mic that was on it didn't survive. But ever since then, the camera likes to shut itself off sometimes. It's an Osmo action camera. It's the first one they came out with. They've come out with ones after that so far. You justify the price. I'm getting a new one. But this one dies, we'll be forced to. But that's it. We'll let that dry. Well, we don't want it to dry completely. Let's tack up about a half hour or so. Over here. Usually if you could touch it with your finger and it's still a little tacky, but yet nothing comes off of your finger, then you know you're good. Alright, it is the next day. I meant to stay up to put my seam sealer on. Well, it's still a little tacky, but now it's a little on the dry side. So we're gonna Scotch Brite it all, just to scuff it up a little bit. This should scuff up pretty fast. It's not completely dry. We just want to take the sheen off the top of it. Hey, little buddy, my little girlfriend. Say hi to the camera. Say hi to everyone. This is Sophie. Come here. Come here, Sophie. Sophie, come here. Come here. Oh, we got two of these. They're adorable. Look over this way. Look over that way. And just show the cute face. Show the cute. Look at that face. It's a face. How do you not love that face? It's just a cutie. She loves being petted. Yeah. Yes. She loves being petted. Just a cutie. All right, you got something to do? They see me on the floor. Wait till the other one comes around. And he sees me on the floor. I'm a big show. See, we get this. This is what we get. Pat me. Pat me. See, watch. Pat me. Pat me. Watch. See? Paw. Always chest. Always got to get the chest rubbed. Always chest rubbed. Doesn't that look so pretty? Isn't that pretty? Yeah, it's a shame. I actually wish I lived somewhere that was, I don't mind the seasons. And I understand the salt. I was at another state once, and I'm not gonna name the state off. It was, they don't plow their streets. Like they don't do anything. Everyone just drives over the top of it. It just becomes this big, chunky, just ice. Everyone's sliding all over the place. And the weird part was, not one person had a plow. Maybe because they're afraid if they get a plow, they're gonna have to go do it in the whole neighborhood. I don't know. Sounds like a good business plan to me. But I don't know. I don't live there. This little thing's nice. We got all different grits. Just gonna put one on here and just, oops. Oh, there's one on there already. Fine. That's what we want, actually. All right, I'm gonna try and do this with the camera in my way. Put a bead of seam sealer all along this crack, all the way down. Start from over here. Yeah, you guys are definitely in my way. Oh, look at that. I want to fill the holes. I'd be better off going this way. All right, there we go. And when the water comes down, it's got a place to go. Ah, too much. We are making a mess. Let's do this some more. Ready? Everybody wants to say, what are you doing that for? This is the way it comes from the factory. It actually comes out pretty, it's actually placed on there as a thick bead. And he who says differently doesn't know better. And he who says, you probably did worse than you did better, or caused more damage, whatever. They usually they're the ones that don't know what they're talking about. Yeah. They're out there. Yeah, you go and do something and someone says, probably doing worse than better. Right? Stay away from them people. They just told you right there that they don't know what they're talking about. They just literally told you right there they don't know what they're talking about. Okay? The people you want to talk to are the ones that would talk back and forth on your same level. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people that they just don't know. Automotive primer. My Rust-Oleum. It's a filler primer. It's very thick. Try not to put it on too thick. Shake it up real good. Which I have, and you just kind of go over it like that. And the reason I'm doing this, because this POR is a very thick paint. Alright? So it's going to give me something to sand down to make it somewhat smooth. Alright, normally when I paint something, I like to get the tape off like right away. Because the problem is you're actually painting the tape to the paint. It doesn't want to come off. Unfortunately, this is a bigger project, but I want to get this off now. I hope I don't make too much of most of my tape does come off. Alright, this is all dry now. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to just sand it out. Make it kind of nice. Got a little 320 grit. Just go over it all. Go beyond here, but don't cut into the paint. So that we won't leave a lip here. I'm not taking the paint all the way off. I'm just scuffing it up basically. Alright, now that I got that all sanded down, I got the brown 3M. It's like super fine. It's like 15 to 5,000 grit. Whatever that means. And I'm going to take this. I'm going to take a little bit of water. I'm just going to go over the whole area. I'm going to go a little past. I don't want to mess up the sticker or the sticker over here. I'm just going to go a little past where I actually need the paint to be. Oh, let's take here. Rip this up right here. Rip it in half. Go over it nicely. Go beyond where I want to repair, yeah? I'm going to try and keep this line. It's my line. This should give me a nice little area to feather my my clear coat. Don't want to get get out of there. Get out of there. That's gonna be on the line. This is kind of rough anyways, all this. It's perfect. I'm gonna take this like this, and put it out here. I'm gonna tape it right down here. Like that. Okay? I'll take this. I kind of want to leave this a little like that, ruffle. Get this up a little more. Get that under here. I want to leave that open a little. Take tape and go the opposite direction. Stick it here. You got it. All right. Keep it up out of the way. Okay. All right, what I got the actual color of this paint, which is 8555. Okay, but it comes in a very small can, it's 5 ounces. So, instead of trying to put 15 coats on here, I got, wrong stuff. Oh, I got Sandoval primer, it's black. So I'll put some black primer on here first, and that way, I'm gonna put this on, I'm not using so much. A nice little coat on there. All right, we're gonna put our base coat on. Ooh. Okay, we're gonna let that sit for 8 minutes and we'll be back to put another coat on.
Yeah, they all will be. Oh, that smells.
Yeah.
Like shit.
So just 3 tacos for you, Dad? I guess from Mighty Taco, that's all she wants to know.
What am I doing?
Mighty Taco. 3 tacos, burritos, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What did you need else? You want beer?
Sure.
He said sure.
He said he drinks a lot of water.
I don't think so.
What does she want?
Beer, yes.
Jimmy said he wants some too. What does?
Yeah, it sounds pretty good.
Why is it so fanny, man? So it fans out. Nice.
Telling Joe Fire about how you paint, man. You take pride.
Put the belt.
It's not gonna work. Yeah, put the belt.
Actuator.
Now you gotta water sand it and rough it.
I want to leave this on here because that doesn't stick.
Now you're trying to perform the painting shop and you're driving around the neighborhood.
Well, I was sitting here Friday night, and it was like a miracle. Friday night, we were sitting on the couch, both of us. I look over, 7:15. His eyes, he was all closed.
Sleeping.
Up like,
I was tired, man.
I go, dude passed out before me. No, that's usually me. I was asleep. He never falls asleep
I'll
that
fall
early.
asleep once in a great
Well.
room, sitting on the front.